Hey guys, I'm going to be making a video on how to convert a mini fridge into an incubator. To start off, you're obviously going to need a mini fridge, and you're going to want to make sure that it is the type that doesn't have any R12 in it, because we're gonna cut these lines and get rid of this. So if it has R12, that's the stuff that keeps it cool. You don't really want to use that type of fridge because it's really bad for the ozone layer. It can like break it up. And then you're gonna want a some type of digital thermostat. I'm using one from Incubator Warehouse. I don't know, I just wanted to try this one out. It's the same price as most other ones, so yeah. And then you're going to want some heat tape, preferably the 12-inch, so you can line it in the back of your incubator, so it's going to roll all the way down. And then you're going to want some water bottles and stuff for like the insulating and stuff. Yeah, but let's show you how to do this. So the first step you want to do with your mini fridge is cut the lines to the cooling system.
Although I really didn't want to do it, but since we Googled the refrigerant type, it's actually safer for the environment.
It's better than the R12 gas, which is really bad for the ozone. So just make sure you don't have any R12, like I said before, and yeah. So I guess we'll cut the lines.
I still hope I ain't going to hell for this, but it should be okay. I'm gonna suck it all in too. I'm gonna yell every bit of it. Here we go. It's tough. Tough shit. There's 2.6 ounces of this shit too.
Yeah. There you go.
That wasn't too bad.
It's releasing. So it's going into our atmosphere now. So you just pretty much let that pretty much, I guess, release, and then when you're done, we'll show you the next thing. Okay, so after you're done releasing all that gas, you're going to want to unscrew all the screws and pretty much for all the stuff in the back and get rid of this guy.
The compressor itself.
Yeah, just get rid of everything. And then
I mean, regardless, we'd have to cut it anyway just to get the cooling, because this is a protection for another hose inside, and there's no way around that. You're going to have to cut that regardless.
Yeah.
Because this is the old time it works as an ice box up top.
Yeah.
So I'm sure it can wrap all the way around it.
Yeah.
So you have to unconnect it either way.
So you just gotta take everything out, and then when you're done that, we'll show you what the next step is. So after that, you just wanna
just disconnect all the thermostat and everything. And what I'm gonna do and make it nice and easy is I'm just gonna snip, maybe with a snip right here. Snip, snip. And then I'm going to reuse this black cable here for our heat tape, or our flex lock.
Yep.
So you can still reuse some of the stuff.
Yeah, this black cable is
this
just
isn't necessarily needed
the
anymore.
Actual thing, so you don't have to go out and waste money and drill holes and stuff. You might have to drill a couple holes, but it's better to just
What's nice about
save the
this
resources.
stuff too, it actually has a ground, so I can still... You could probably still ground this bad boy off, I guess.
Yeah. So, yeah.
If our other thing calls for one, but who knows? Oh. Sorry about that. Alright. So we got done cutting everything. I got my wires ready to go. I have the lead wires for the flex lock inside, ready to go. So we have our common. We got our common here, and we got our neutral, and we got our common. Vice versa. Anyway, take your, you want to get a multimeter, just to make sure, like I did. I have my multimeter right here. It's a little beat up. I've had it for a couple years, but it still works. What you want to do too, of course, check these for power. If you look down at my multimeter, I have 120 volts, which is awesome. Of course, I have one thumb on, no hand on the other one. If I did the other thing to the other side, I'd probably get shocked. So don't do that. You're okay to hold one side, so you'll be alright. Just make sure the other one doesn't touch. You can touch either one at a time. So don't do them both at the same time, it's bad. But the way to find out your, I guess your hot wire, you can say, is to take one. This one here is pretty nice. It has a ground built into it. So it's kind of put this around the ground, and you go around and testing leads. I went to this one first. What do we see down here? Nothing. So this may not be your hot wire. We go to this one. Let's try this again. Ready? There we go. There you go, 120. So that must be our hot. And that's what we're going by, is this one here is our hot. So when we go to wire up our box, the box came into a weird, where did I put it? Here it is. Here we go. I have it rigged up a little differently. I'm using black as negative. I ain't no red wire, so I'm using white. White is also going to be my power. So red's going to be hot. So the white will be hooked up to this one. And the black's going to be hooked up to this one as well. And the weird thing about the way this system works is you need to have your flex watt, which is these two leads here. You can probably unplug that now. I'm just going to show them how to wire it up. I don't feel like getting electrocuted. You get electrocuted doing it. Okay, since this is hot, we'll just set this thing up here for now. Or in my lap. Whichever way it's going to lay down and not fall down. Red's hot. Red's going to go to this one. That's going to be your red line. I'm sorry I used white, but that's all I had to match the gauge. So that you're black. You're going to have two blacks. These two blacks are going to go together, and they're going to hook up to this black wire. Just like that. You can put them together, you can use wire nuts or do whatever you want. I'm probably going to use wire nuts, it'd be easy to take apart. And for your last white cable, this is for the flex watt. This gets wired up just like so. I'll probably do the same thing with a wire nut. That's basically how it's wired up. What it does, you have power coming in from these sides here, and of course your thermostat, which works with this little probe, will turn the flex watt on and off through this wire. That's how it works. It's on or off. It's not going to be consistently on. It's going to be either hot or not hot. And this is how we're going to wire up so far, through here. Where am I going to place this thing? I'm not too sure yet. Probably up here. That's still, like I said, I still have to go through and finish all the, I'm using heat shrink. I don't have any black. I'm using whatever came in this little thing. I don't know where I misplaced my other stuff, so we're going with something else. And then to make it look neat, we're using this this braided type cable, wire installation stuff.
Flex tube.
To make it look neat down into the junction box, so it doesn't look too bad. You know what I mean? And make it look somewhat pretty. I'm gonna take this and probably use some type of fiber board, make a little stand. I really wanted to put this in the front and mount it to the door, but this thing doesn't come apart that easily. It's all machine folded and welded, and it'll just make a pain in the ass. It sounds like drilling holes and fishing wires. So we're just gonna make it simple, quick and easy, and effectively working.
Okay. And then when we're done this, we'll come back. So after you're done all your wiring, you want to put that tube around the things to make it look nice. And then hook up the heat tape, which is fairly simple. You just put the thingies on and then make sure they're insulated. And then you place the probe right in the middle somewhere.
Which we haven't done yet, but it'll hang somewhere behind here.
Yeah.
And then
Well, it's gonna come out.
I would like to have it come out.
No, it's gonna
here.
come out in the incubator.
Okay, so
okay.
we'll have it to be somewhere around here, I guess.
Yeah, and then you just put your stuff on there, the aluminum foil tape, and you pretty much put your heat tape on. And then after this, we're gonna test it out. You're done setting up the heat tape. You're gonna want to set your temperature where you want it to be at. 73? I don't want it to be at 73. I want it to be at 84.3. That's how I want it to be. So you gotta sit, but it's obviously open, so it's not gonna change the temperature. You know what I'm saying? It's like, but then after you're done that,
Place water bottles inside. Like this. Come on, you piece of crap. And fill this whole thing with water bottles. And then you'll be good.
And that's how you make an incubator.